The fact that know thyself and know yourself and finding yourself is an illusion, because you have always been there. You have always been that. When Alan Watts says you are that, so when he says when you awaken, where were you before? Before you were just unconscious. You were doing all the things because there is no doer of deeds, um, thinker of thoughts. It is just all happening on its own. And what we have to do is to just observe. Just observe what's happening. Because what's happening is all on its own. There is nobody doing anything. There's nobody causing anything. It's all happening on its own. There is no causality here. There is nothing like causality, because this caused that and that caused that. Because all the things, like the book says, A, B, and C, all of them are happening on its own. It's not like A causing B, B causing C. See, all these phenomena in the nature, like this, all this, for example, these four are the phenomena of life. They're all happening on its own. Okay? It's not these causing these causing that. It's not like that. So this finger doesn't cause this finger. This finger doesn't cause this finger. All these fingers are on their own. So this is what the teaching of consciousness is. So I had this epiphany when I wanted to record this video, because I'm realizing a few things about my life and how I have always been. This is not to say I have been not from egoistic place, but any I, any other I, you as an I, any other person as an I, who thinks themselves as I, obviously, because we all are individually center of our own universe. So when I say I was always that person, because I was unaware, I didn't know that I am always that. That we will not name this, because Alan Watts says, don't name this, this thing. You are always that. So I'm realizing that I have always been doing the right course of action and doing the right things, not from place of egoistic way, but realizing. So yeah, I couldn't record the last video. I just got interrupted by something. So I was saying, just got done shower and all that. I was just saying that when you realize that, when you awaken, you realize that all the things that were being done by you, or you were having as a personalized experience, everything was happening on its own, and there was no thinker of thoughts and doer of deeds, which means that whatever you were doing, whatever you are doing, and whatever you are going to do in the future, it's all a part of a happening, which is all a part of happening, which is to say that there is no you here. And if you are condemning yourself and you're putting yourself down and using your mind, using your brain to create conclusions about things and justifications, like this shouldn't have happened and that shouldn't have happened, and I should be able to be doing this and I should have done that, and you see all the guilt and all the shame and all the lower vibrations and lower thoughts and energies and emotions you feel because you think you have to be certain way, because when you live in society and when you live in the culture and when you live in a place of like a big like a lot of people formulate a culture or a society, they tell you that what's right, what's wrong, and what right is for them would not be right for you. And because everybody is lost, everybody is asleep. This is not to say that people who are awake are better. This is just a point of view and a way of explaining things. So yeah, so when you realize, when you study your own life and see the things that you have been already doing in your life, then you will see and awaken that you have always been that. You have always been what you are right now, because you are ever changing. You are constantly evolving. You are constantly moving from one place to another place, from one form to another form. This form, this physical reality, the form is changing. It doesn't stay the same. It always changes. It's only the mind and the brain that creates conclusions about saying that this is the right and that is wrong. This is a point of duality. When you transcend duality, then you will know what I'm talking about. Anyways, this is a short video I wanted to make while I realize some things and make you aware of things. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.